What is going on, YouTube? This is your boy Adrian Cruz, aka Cruising, and I am here to talk about this upcoming fight schedule on Saturday, April 27th. We're gonna have a star card, man. So let's jump right into it. First off, we're gonna have Jose Ramirez against Bartholomew. Jose Ramirez, as you may know, he lost against Josh Taylor at 140 pounds for unification. He came up short in a very, very close and competitive fight. And since then, I feel like he's been very inactive, man. He's been fighting like once a year. And I think the last fight that he had was against Richard Comey, which he ended the fight in the 11th round by a body shot knockout. But since then, since March of last year, he hasn't fought again. So he needs to stay active. Bartholomew, on the other hand, he's a 38-year-old boxer, which I feel is, at the end of his career. I think this is a keep him busy fight for Ramirez, which is good, but I don't think it's going to be a competitive fight whatsoever. I think Jose Ramirez should win this fight, but it's boxing. You never know. One punch can change everything. But Bartholomew, man, I think his best years are behind him now. His last fight was in May of last year, and he won by majority decision. So I don't see this fight being so competitive. On the undercard, we're gonna have Vergil Ortiz, another fighter that hasn't been that active in the last few years due to health problems. So we're not gonna say that he's inactive because he wanted to be inactive. I think he had a long layoff for 17 months due to some health complications. He had to cancel some fights, and but now he's back again. He fought this past January, and he won by knockout in the first round. So I think this fight against Duarte, I think it's just a keep him busy type of fight. Duarte hasn't fought at 154 pounds ever. And I think Ortiz is just gonna be too much, too strong for him, too sharp, and just too skilled. But like I just said right now, you never know. It's boxing. One punch can change the fight. But Ortiz should come out victorious on this upcoming fight this Saturday. I mean, the last fight he won, it was against a fighter with a 19-11 record. So, and he hasn't been active for a while, man. I think the last fighter he had was damn near like two years ago. It was 21 months ago. So I think, like I said, this is just a keep him busy fight for Ortiz, which is good because ring rust is real. Ring rust is real. So I think he needs to get more rounds in and not finish the fight so quickly. I know that's a crazy thing to say, but he needs those rounds, especially if he wants to be a real threat at 154. We had some major players. We had Tsu. We have Charlo. We have a lot of fighters right here on this weight division that can make for interesting fights for Vergil Ortiz. And on the third card, man, we're gonna have Duarte versus Jojo Diaz. Duarte, he's coming off a loss against Ryan Garcia this past December. But before losing to Garcia, he was on a 9 or 10 winning streak, man. So that's pretty impressive. But as you guys know now by now, Garcia's the real deal and his power is real. So he lost by knockout against Garcia, but it's just one loss. I think he's fighting against Jojo Diaz. And I think this fight for Jojo Diaz is a make him or break him type of fight for him because he's been losing a lot lately. He lost against Haney. He lost against Cepeda, Mercedito Gesta, and I think he just lost again this past February. So he's on a losing streak, man. And I think this is a make him or break him type of fight for him. But we'll see this Saturday how it goes for him. It's going to be a tough fight, but I think Duarte should come victorious. But you never know, man. Jojo Diaz is a very live underdog, and it should make for an interesting fight. So as you guys can see, this is a very, very underrated stock card. Even though I don't think those fights are gonna be competitive, but it should be an entertaining night of boxing. So we'll see who wins this Saturday, April 27th. So there you go, guys. This has been your boy Adrian Cruz, aka Cruising. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.